And welcome to tonight's game. I'm Tyler Whitener along with my sidekick, Ed Gargis. Tonight we have the Bloomfield Wildcats visiting the Dexter Bearcats here live from the Bearcat Event Center. Ed, we've got a nice Stoddard County matchup tonight between these two teams. It's a conference matchup. First time these two teams have met this year, and I think we're in store for a good one here tonight.
I agree. Bloomfield got off to a great start to the season. Had three very close games in the Bloomfield Christmas tournament. Two of them not quite going the way they wanted them to, but a very scrappy team. They play solid. Got two or three guys that can shoot the ball. So it's going to be a test tonight for that. The guards of the Bearcats. I don't know if the Wildcats have a true answer for Alan Flanagan, but so far nobody in Southeast Missouri really has either. And so interesting to see, or waiting to see how they're going to handle him tonight.
Yeah, we've seen Flanagan have a great year so far, and even when he's had great games, the Bearcats have come up short.
Yes.
So it's not so much of a concern of stopping him; it's limiting the others from getting into double digits as well, and that's where the Bearcats have struggled a little bit getting consistent scoring out of the other Bearcats. But the games that they've done well and done very well against CMO Conference opponents, they've had big contributions from other Bearcats, and they're going to try to do the same tonight. And looking at Bloomfield, they've been up and down this year. They've looked very good at times, and then they'll hit a point to where they're inconsistent on the offensive end and had a hard time defending. But at any given night, Bloomfield could show up, shoot the ball well, which we've seen them do this year already. And looking at who they have, Seth Hill comes to mind as a good offensive scorer. And you look at Merrick down low with Bader. They have a good inside presence, and they've gotten good contribution out front out of Aaron Hansen, the junior, and also you've got Zach Pounds that's been contributing well for the Wildcats. So a lot of different faces that can step up at any time for the Wildcats. I think we've got a good balance and good matchup between these two teams. Should work out well tonight.
Absolutely. Dexter Bearcats are playing their best basketball of the season. After starting 0-5, they're 7-1, and so or 0-4. What was that? Yeah, 0-5. Now they're 7-1 since that 0-5 start, with coming off a very impressive win against Notre Dame. So got a couple of guys back from late season football injuries, and Jason and Gerald and Bollinger. So they're really coming into their own now as well.
And we're about to get set here for the national anthem. The Dexter High School Choir will perform the national anthem. We'll pause for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dexter High School in the Bearcat Event Center, home of the Bearcats. As the host of this game, we'd like to welcome the Bloomfield Wildcats and their fans. Let's wish the students from both schools good luck. We encourage all spectators to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is expected at Dexter High School as we set good examples for our students, players, and fans in attendance. The Missouri State High School Activities Association would like to remind fans not to stop the bleachers or taunt or boo a player or an official. We also request that all fans please keep a lid on their soft drink bottles and throw any trash in the containers conveniently located throughout the facility. Also like to remind you that Dexter Public Schools is a no-smoking campus. At this time, please rise for the singing of our national anthem to be sung by a group of Dexter High School choir students.
Nice job there by the Dexter High School choir, headed up by Mary Ruth Boone. She always does a great job. Now the starting lineups for the visiting Bloomfield Wildcats, headed up by Dustin Hicks, assisted by Jason Parn. And starting for the Wildcats, number 33, a 6'2" senior, Dylan Bader. Number 24, a 6'1" senior, Seth Hill.
6'1" senior, number 50, Mitchell Skaggs. A 5'10" junior, number 25, Aaron Henson.
Number 25, a 5'10" junior, Aaron Henson. 34, a 6'1" junior, Zach Pounds. And for the home team, the Dexter Bearcats, headed up by Rob Nichols, assisted by Aaron Geefley. And at number 4, 5'9" senior, Jake Cox. Number 5, the 5'7" junior, Jordan Fitz. Number 21, a 6'7" senior, Alan Flanagan. Number 23, a 6'2" junior, Jake Lee. And number 24, 6'2" junior, that's Tyler Miller. And we've got a Stoddard County matchup, folks. Glad you joined us here on YHC and over the web at YHCTV.com. The first matchup of these two teams this year. Dexter Bearcats, Ed, have been on a pretty good streak here. They've got a few wins, especially most notably Notre Dame on the road in their last contest. Impressive win for the Bearcats. Well, it wasn't their last game. They got a win over Woodland, but previously over Notre Dame, they got a couple good wins under the belt so far in this new year.
And you know, in the finals of the Bloomfield Christmas tournament, you know, had Kennett beat through 3 quarters, and they just really have come around in the last 4 weeks or so, and are just really playing very good ball. As we'll see the Bearcats control the tip.
And the Wildcats coming up in a zone set. Ball from Miller looking down to Flanagan. He's going to throw it away. Turn it over to the Wildcats. And Dexter coming out in a 2-2-1 full court set.
Bloomfield did a great job of handling the press there early here in the game.
That's Skaggs in the corner is going to get out to Henson.
Hill is going to be the guy that's going to make it and break it, I think, for the Bloomcats. They're kind of right. As he's playing well, they play well.
Miller over to Fitz.
Cox for 3. Count it.
And a nice shot there by Jake Cox. 3-point shooting for the Bearcats has been inconsistent in this year, and games that they do well, they shoot well from the outside. Tyler Miller splits the defense, gets it over to Jake Lee, but he's going to travel, turns it over to the Wildcats.
Skaggs gets the ball across the timeline. There we go. Another turnover for the Bearcats, or Wildcats.
Jake Lee on the baseline. Gets cut off by Skaggs. Down to Flanagan. He'll drive it in the paint, but he's going to be fouled on the shot. Looks like that's going to be on Zach Pounds.
Bloomfield foul number 34, Zach Pounds, his first team foul number 1.
That'll be his first foul. Alan Flanagan to the line to shoot 2. And Flanagan gets 2 free throws to go. Henson on the drive. He's going to be fouled on the floor.
Foul on Flanagan.
Foul number 21, Alan Flanagan. his first personal team foul number 1.
Fly out to Henson in the corner. No good. We've got a foul under the basket. Looks like it'll be against the Wildcats.
Bloomfield foul number 50, Mitchell Skaggs, his first personal team foul
Mitchell
number 2.
Skaggs charged with the foul, his first. Got a 5-0 score so far, coming up on 6 minutes remaining. Bloomfield in a full court press. Flanagan over to Cox. Fitz with a drive. He'll put up the paint. Up, no good. Jake Lee with a rebound. He goes up. No good. He's fouled on the play. So the Bearcats finding the paint early on.
Foul number 50, Mitchell Skaggs.
Mitchell Skaggs.
Team foul number 3 at the line, shooting 2
With his second foul so far.
Checking in for the Wildcats.
First shot up by Lee, no good.
Adam Vandenberg.
Adam Vandenberg into the game for the Wildcats. Second shot good by Lee.
Pounds and Bader will work against that press. Bader gets it down to Henson.
Seth Hill works against Fitz over
Cox.
to Bader.
Cox is for.
Is that Cox out front? Okay. And a nice
Bader with the
dump down
basket.
there by Vandenberg.
By Dylan Bader.
Or Dylan Bader on the 2. Jake Lee on the drive with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Flanagan for 3. Rims off. Rebound to Bader. Oh, it's Pounds. We get 33-34 backwards here. And a nice finish
By Dylan Bader.
underneath by Dylan Bader. Tyler Miller on the drive, left up and good.
Tyler Miller for the Bearcats.
Pounds goes up to Bader, saves it.
Hill with the ball. He's going to get a workout working against Jake Cox tonight. Jake, a very aggressive defender.
Any ball handler out front for the Wildcats is going to get a lot of pressure. And a shot up, no good. That's Seth Hill with a rebound. He puts it up, no good. Flanagan out to Fitz. He'll drive it. Over to Miller on the break. He gets it to go. Tyler Miller's 3rd and 4th points of the game. Long pass to Henson on the sideline. Gets it back out to Hill. 4 minutes remaining in this first quarter.
Dexter's really bringing that defense out in front of the line. Could have a foul on Dexter.
Foul number 5, Jordan Fitz, his first personal team foul number 2. Checking in for Bloomfield. Number 23, Logan Coward. Checking in for Dexter, number 12, Josh
Jordan Fitz'
Shepard,
first foul.
Logan Roby.
A quick inbound. That's Seth Hill up for 3. Knocks it down from downtown. And certainly the Wildcats need Seth Hill to get on a good run. He knocked one down there. And the Bearcats bring it back up. A 10-7 advantage for the Bearcats. 3.5 minutes remaining. Jake Lee with the ball up on the right side. That's Adam Vandenberg coming over. Going to commit the foul. So Jake Lee working underneath for the Bearcats here early on. We've seen Jake Lee have pretty good performance, especially in that Bloomfield Christmas tournament. He really got some work done underneath for the Bearcats.
Yes, and he's really been active all year long, but as that Bloomfield Christmas tournament, his feet, his spins, and the spin on the ball really became an offensive threat that we knew he could as he whiffs on a free throw, but
can't get the 2 free throws to go. Bloomfield will inbound against the full court press. The Bearcats are staying in the 2-2-1 set and forcing Vandenberg into a travel. Turns it over to the Bearcats.
Number 50, Taylor Gerald.
Taylor Gerald into the game for the Bearcats. He'll give Jake Lee a rest. And I believe it's Logan Roby into the game now for the Bearcats as well. And Josh Sifford as well out front. Roby will put up a three. Rims out. Shot up, no good. Bearcats will push it up. Cox along the right side over to Roby. And a dump down to Flanagan.
Nice pass inside to Flanagan.
Can't get it to go. Seth Hill push it up for the Wildcats. And deflected away by Roby. He'll stay with Bloomfield. Under 3 minutes now.
After a 10-2 run, Wildcats coming back with the next 5 points to get it back in this ball game.
Logan Coward into the game for the Wildcats. And Vanderver on the baseline. Can't get it to go. Rebound Flanagan. Cox will push it up. Bloomfield still in this zone set. It's a 2-3 set. Rotating very well. And Sifford up with the three. No good. Rebound Gerald. Flanagan will drive it on the run. No good. Seth Hill can't handle it. It'll stay with the Bearcats. It seems like Bloomfield's basically closing off that paint, forcing Dexter to either shoot the outside shot or have a very difficult shot inside the three-point lane or three-point line. And a shot put up by Dexter, no good, but it's going to be a foul on the Wildcats.
Foul number 32, Matt Merrick, his first personal
Matt
team
Merrick
foul, number 5.
is into the game, the 6'6" senior, his first. Logan Roby inbounds. Cox down to Flanagan. He'll skip over to Roby. He'll drive the baseline. And Cox out for three. Can't get it to go. And Roby will put up in the corner. No good. And deflected away by Seth Hill. So Bearcats will get another shot at it. We've got a timeout on the floor for the Wildcats. We'll be right back.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
And we're back under 2 minutes remaining, 1:45. The Bearcats on top 10-7. And Ed, we've seen the Dexter Bearcats put it up from the outside. Haven't been able to get the three-point shot to go here early on, and that's Bloomfield's scheme. Force them to shoot it from the outside, block off the paint, to where Alan Flanagan's been very dominant in this season, and it's worked out so far.
There's a turnover by the Wildcats on the end. Well, it's good to stay with the Bearcats. Back down to Gerald. Looks like a foul may be called on Seth Hill. We'll see where they call it on.
Bloomfield foul number 24.
2-4.
Seth Hill, his first personal team foul number 6. Checking in for
Seth Hill's first foul.
Brent Hester in for the Bearcats, number 11.
And an easy basket underneath by Alan Flanagan. He's got 4 in the game. Down to a minute and a half remaining. Seth Hill works against Sifford. Seth Hill drive it, tries to get it out to Vanderver. He's going to turn it over. Sifford on the drive. Can't get the layup to go, but he's fouled on the transition. That foul will be on Matt Merrick, his second.
Bloomfield foul number 32, Matt Merrick, his second personal, team foul number 7, shooting 2 for the Bearcats, Josh Sifford.
Josh Sifford to the line to shoot 2. First one doesn't go.
Checking in from Bloomfield, number 24, Zach Pounds. Number 25, Aaron Henson. Checking back
Zach
in for the
Pounds and
Bearcats,
Aaron
number
Henson
24,
back into the game for the
Tyler
Wildcats. Minute 13 remaining. Sifford gets the second to go.
Nice shot by Josh there.
And another turnover there by the Wildcats. The full court press paying off for the Bearcats early on. A dump down to Flanagan. He's going to get pushed.
Vandiver.
Bloomfield foul number 41,
Adam Vandiver, his second.
Second personal team foul number 8.
The Bearcats are in the bonus. Adam Flanagan go to the line to shoot a 1-1. Gets the first to go.
Checking in for Bloomfield, number 21, John Eftink.
John Eftink into the game for the Wildcats. And he gets the second to go. I'll tell you, the Wildcats, they've got some size. You know, Eftink comes into the game standing at 6'7". You got Matt Merrick underneath at 6'6". And you think of the Wildcats, you don't think of a lot of size, but they really do have it. And we're under a minute remaining, 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Seth Hill with a drive in the paint. He can't get it to go.
Bloomfield foul number 24,
Seth Hill's second foul. Certainly don't need him to get in foul trouble early on. And the Bearcats will come down to shoot a 1-1. Adam Flanagan to the line.
19 fouls here in the first quarter with the Wildcats, and
that's certainly a concern. You know, we come down to 40 seconds remaining in the quarter, so essentially, realistically,
play the
Bearcats
entire
will have
second quarter.
You know, a double bonus here throughout the second quarter. Flanagan can't get the first to go. Bloomfield bring it up, coming on 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. And we've got Paul Fox into the game for the Wildcats. Tyler Miller will commit the foul. His first.
Paul Fox in for the Wildcats, number 2.
.20 seconds remaining. Fox down to Eftink. Kicks it out to Henson.
Over to Pounds. Back down to Eftink. Looks, drives. Nice move by Eftink. Won't go. Rebound Jake Lee.
And we're down to 5 seconds now. Sifford over to Miller. Back out to Sifford. He'll put up the 3. No good. And that'll bring it into our first quarter. We have the Dexter Bearcats on top of the Bloomfield Wildcats, 15-7. We'll be back with your second quarter up next.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small-town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
Hi, I'm Jason.
And we're back with your second quarter. Dexter on top, 15-7. Bloomfield opens with the ball. And that's
count it.
Dylan Bader on the drive. He gets it to go.
Foul on Fitz.
Foul number 5, Jordan Fitz, his second personal, team foul number 4. At the line, shooting one for Bloomfield, Dylan Bader.
Bloomfield not having a great first quarter. They're having a hard time getting into an offensive rhythm, but they're only down now 6 points. So they're doing just enough on the defensive end to keep the Bearcats at bay.
Lee with the rebound. 5 for him so far in the game.
And a turnover by the Bearcats. Seth Hill takes it away. Gives it over to Pounds, down to Eftink, but he'll lose it out of bounds. Another turnover by the Wildcats. They've got quite a few early on in this game. Do you have any track of how many they've got, Ed?
I'm tracking 8 for the game with that one compared to 3 for the Bearcats. So
well, that's a concern for the Wildcats. They're losing offensive possessions, and the potential threat to turn those into points on the other end. And Jake Lee, he'll travel before he makes a drive, turns it over to the Wildcats. So the Bearcats turning the ball over here in their first few possessions of the second quarter. Ball deflected away by Fitz, stays with the Wildcats. And Pounds
nice
underneath.
Pass. To Bader.
Nice bucket there by Bader. His 7th and 8th points of the game. And a foul on the sideline. That'll be on Dylan Bader. His first foul, but it sends Dexter to the line to shoot 2. They're in the double bonus now, so
7 minutes, that's a lot of opportunities for free throws. Wildcats trying to be aggressive on defense, but 10 fouls in the half.
Fitz gets the first to go, and how far that foul was away from the basket. Dexter wasn't in any threat to score, so that makes it even tougher to foul from that far away from the basket and put him at the line. And Fitz can't get the second to go.
Coach Hicks, Bloomfield's now had 10 players in. He's got 4 with 2 fouls, so nobody in serious foul trouble, but just a lot of fouls out there by the purple and gold.
And a pass deflected by Skaggs, almost goes, but it's the Bearcats coming away with it. Under 7 minutes remaining.
Bearcats establishing an offense here.
Bloomfield staying in the zone set. Cox dumps it down to Miller. Tries to dump it down to Flanagan, deflected away, and it will stay with the Bearcats. So Bloomfield's not doing a bad job on the defensive end. They're limiting their touches inside the paint, forcing them to shoot from the outside. Dexter unable to really get into a rhythm shooting the ball, but they're not really coming away with the defensive rebounds that they should. They've given Dexter plenty of second chance opportunities, so they need to shore that up here starting in this second quarter. Alan Flanagan on the drive, pulls up, no good. Deflected away off Tyler Miller, over to the Wildcats. And Alan Flanagan hasn't got a good look so far in this game. He does have 6 points, but they've been hard to come by. 4 of them been free throws.
I was going to say, I think 4 of those came from the charity stripe, so 2 points for Alan Flanagan actually shooting with 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's not a typical. There's a 3-pointer by Dylan Bader. Bloomfield now 2 for 3 behind the 3-point line.
And Bloomfield trying to trap out of the zone now. Flanagan underneath. It gets it in.
Flanagan did a great job once he elevated to square himself up with the basket to get the roll on the shot.
And that's basically besides that easy dump down from underneath that Alan Flanagan's got so far. He got isolated underneath, took advantage of his size, and got it to go. Meanwhile, it's Bloomfield turning over again out front. Miller tries to get it over to Flanagan. They'll turn it over. The Bearcats have really started to turn the ball over here in the second quarter. unable to capitalize on Bloomfield's turnovers. And another turnover by the Wildcats. 5 minutes remaining in the half. Fitz off the left side for three, gets it to go. And a timeout for the Wildcats. We got a 21-14 lead for Dexter. We'll be right back.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
And we're back, and Ed, we got 4:55 remaining in the first half, and Bearcats enjoy a 7-point lead, but it's been quite ugly for both teams so far. We've seen Dexter turn the ball over here in the second quarter, and Bloomfield having a hard time taking care of the ball and getting to an offensive rhythm.
Yeah, Dexter not particularly shooting well from outside, but the full court press, Bloomfield's not handled it well, and they're in double digits in turnovers, and so that's really keeping the score a lot. If Dexter was hitting their shots with the number of turnovers, then there's another. This game could be well out of reach already, but tip your hats there to the Wildcat defense for now allowing Dexter to get into the shooting rhythm.
And Dexter working around the perimeter. Cox on the drive. He'll put up a runner. Can't get it to go. Jake Lee with a rebound. Gets it into Flanagan. And Flanagan getting in position to get that save by Lee. He's going to be fouled on the shot.
Bloomfield foul number 25, Aaron Henson, his second personal.
Aaron Henson's first foul.
Alan Flanagan.
And, Bloomfield forced Dexter into a tough shot right there, unable to get the defensive rebound, though. They've really held Dexter to really tough shots, but they haven't capitalized on those missed shots to pull down the rebounds.
Checking back in for the Wildcats, number 41.
Flanagan's first shot goes.
Two for Alan Flanagan.
And he gets the second to go.
Nice pass to Bader for the layup.
Bader having a nice half. Got 13 points in the game.
Over to Cox. Up top, just down low to Flanagan, goes up for it.
And nice
no
defense
foul
there by the Wildcats. Really surrounding Flanagan underneath. Henson to Pounds. Can't get it to go. That's Vanderver underneath. He puts it up. No good. He's going to be fouled on the play.
Extra foul number 23, Jake Lee.
Jake Lee charged with the foul.
At the line shooting two for Bloomfield, Adam Vanderver.
Vanderver gets the first to go.
Logan Coward checking back in for the Bearcats, number 12, Josh Sifford.
Coward into the game for the Wildcats. Sifford in for the Bearcats. 3:18 remaining in this half. Vanderver can't get the second to go. Strong rebound by Flanagan. Fitz will push it up. And a strong move underneath by Flanagan. He can't get it to go, but he'll be fouled.
Bloomfield foul number 41, Adam Vanderver, his third personal at the line.
Vanderver with 3 fouls. Anytime that Flanagan's going to get the ball underneath. He's going to be surrounded. It seems like Bloomfield's all over him as soon as he gets the ball. He gets the first to go. But anytime he gets the ball, they're not going to make it easy for him.
No, and he's doing his part too by what he's not getting off the glass there. He's picking up at the charity stripe. So Bloomfield's making him pay, and he's turning around cashing the check. So
under 3 minutes now. It's Pounds with a drive. Can't get it to go. Rebound Flanagan. It's up to Roby. Bearcats working around the perimeter. Roby in the corner for three. Good.
Nice.
Roby with his first points of the game. He just got left wide open. Stepped right into it, knocked it down.
Seth Hills dropped down low to put a third body on Flanagan to cut off that short pass. And as you said, left Roby wide open, and Roby made him pay with a three-pointer.
That's a risk you take. Of course, you want to close up that passing lane with Allen Flanagan once they swing the ball so he don't get an isolation attempt with a defender down low. But it just happened it didn't work out in their favor for an open three. Meanwhile, Logan Cowart, three-point attempt no good. Back to the Bearcats, under 2 minutes remaining. Flanagan on the drive. He's going to step on the baseline, out of bounds, turns it over to the Wildcats. And Brent Hester back into the game for the Bearcats. They're staying with the full court pressure.
1:50 to go here in the first half. Bearcats enjoying an 11-point lead. Bader will take a three. Short, gets his own rebound, and he's going to travel.
And he takes probably a half step too many on the rebound, trying to get open space. Travels, turns it over to the Bearcats. Minute and a half remaining in this half. Logan Roby. Out to Hester, down to Jake Lee. Turns around, up and under in the paint. He's going to be fouled on the attempt. A nice move underneath by Jake Lee.
Bloomfield
Foul
foul
on
number 50, Mitchell Skaggs, third personal at the line, shooting
Foul
two
on
for Dexter,
Skaggs,
Jake
number
Lee.
50, his third.
And we've got two Wildcats with 3 fouls now. That's Vandiver and Skaggs. Jake Lee gets the first to go.
Checking back in for Bloomfield, number 21, John Eftink.
Eftink back into the game for Skaggs. Jake Lee gets the second to go.
Checking in for the Bearcats, number 50, Taylor Gerald.
Taylor Gerald back into the game for Jake Lee. Seth Hill down to Bader, over to Cowart. Eftink with it. Henson drives it. He's going to be fouled on the drive.
Foul number 12, Josh Sifford. is
Josh
first
Sifford with the
personal
foul,
team
his
foul,
first.
number 6.
6th team foul. So they'll be in the 1-1 on the next foul by the Bearcats. And an inbound to Bader in the paint. Can't get it to go, but he's going to be fouled.
22, Logan Roby.
It's a nice inbound play there by the Wildcats. Foul goes against Logan Roby.
Dylan Bader.
Roby's first foul. Bader to the line to shoot 2. Can't get the first to go.
Checking back in for Bloomfield, number 32, Matt Merrick. One for Dylan Bader for the Wildcats.
And he knocks down the second. And a push foul out at half court against the Wildcats, and again a foul committed long ways from the basket. Gives the Bearcats a chance at 2 shots at the foul line.
And Merrick picks up his third. And Merrick, he provides a lot of size down low. And he's going to be going into half with at least 3 fouls. Josh Sifford makes the first, making him pay for the foul away from the basket.
Number 25,
Aaron Henson back into the game for the Wildcats, and that's 3 Wildcats with 3 fouls. Merrick, Vandiver, and Skaggs working underneath, so they're going to be a little thin around the basket from here on out. Sifford gets the second to go. We're under a minute remaining, 51 seconds. Dexter up by 14. And the ball deflected away by the Bearcats. Stays with the Wildcats, 44 seconds remaining. Down to 35 seconds. Henson on the drive, gives it up to Bader. Nice block there by Flanagan. The Bearcats with the ball, 25 seconds remaining in the half. See if they'll try to kill some clock here. Possibly go for the last shot.
Looks like they're going to. Roby wide open, but 3 steps behind
nice
the arc.
defensive effort on the other end by Flanagan. It looked like Bader was going to have an open opportunity. He closed it right up with the block.
Looks like Rob Nichols going to draw up the final play. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Allen, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen, Christian, and Dexter.
And we're back with 11 seconds remaining in the half. The Bearcats took a timeout, tried to set up one last play before the half.
Roby will be taking the ball out on the side. Inbound to Cox. Cox over to Hester. Back up to Roby. 6 seconds to go. Back over to Cox for 3. Bounce off, won't get it. And it's F-Tink with the rebound. So at the half, it's going to be the Dexter Bearcats on top by 14, 32-18. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com. And if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation in Bloomfield is part of a family business spanning over 50 years. Nothing sets off a home quite like a distinctive custom garage door. It's the biggest and often the most used door you have. And Midstate has a huge selection of beautiful top quality doors custom fit to any size opening. Our blown-in insulation service will keep you comfortable and can pay for itself with lower energy costs. Our family business also does concrete work, stained and stamped floors and drives. Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation, Highway 25 in Bloomfield.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagner of YHC TV, and I invite you to join us for the Sports Roundtable, Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. for the first local sports show of its kind in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The show will include appearances from local athletes, coaches, administrators, sports writers, and many other sports commentators. Check us out on Channel 21 of New Wave Communications Cable or live on the web at yhctv.com. See you then.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go?
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
And welcome back, and we're halftime here at the Bearcat Event Center. Halftime score, 32-18. The Dexter Bearcats on top of the Bloomfield Wildcats. We'll go with some scoring real quick and talk about the first half for the Bearcats. Led by Alan Flanagan with 12, followed by Jordan Fitz with 4, Tyler Miller with 4. Jake Lee and Logan Roby both with 3, along with Jay Cox with 3, and Josh Siffer with 3 as well. And for the Bloomfield Wildcats, Dylan Bader leading the way with 14, followed by Seth Hill with 3 and Adam Vandiver with 1. So early on, there's your halftime score, 32-18, and what stands out is Dylan Bader carrying the load for the Wildcats early on, 14 of the 18 points, and pretty balanced scoring for the Bearcats on the other side. Of course, you expect Alan Flanagan to do well for the Bearcats. They're getting some production out of the other players. But, looking at the first half, Ed, not real consistent play out of either team, really. We've seen a lot of turnovers there in that first half.
Yes, the Bloomfield Wildcats, 11 turnovers. I believe 6 or 7 of those came in the first quarter. And they just having a very difficult time handling the press. And then when they do handle the press, they turn it over trying to get it down underneath. And so, from behind the arc shooting, Bloomfield's 2 of 5, 7 rebounds, like I said, 11 turnovers. Compared to the Bearcats, only 6 turnovers, 14 rebounds, but shooting only 3 of 10 behind the arc. And we saw late in the first half and early into the second quarter, Bloomfield's defense keeping the Bearcats out behind the arc, forcing them to take outside shots, and they just weren't connecting on them. And then now later in the half, we saw them finally start getting inside as the Bearcats wound up in a lot of foul trouble that way, where they have 11 or 12 team fouls in the first half, 3 players with 3 fouls. So it will be interesting to see how they play it in the second half.
Yeah, and Bloomfield really needs to start taking care of the ball. They're within striking distance of the Bearcats. They're hanging right in there, and their defense hasn't been all that bad. They've stuck to a zone set for the whole game so far in the first half, and limiting Alan Flanagan underneath. Anytime Alan Flanagan gets the ball, they're swarming him, getting 2 to 3 players around him, making it as tough as they can, or tough as they can for Alan Flanagan underneath. So we're going to have to probably see some Dexter Bearcats, some other Bearcats starting to contribute offensively to making some shots. And, if Bloomfield rebounds, that's the one thing they struggle with in the first half,
yes,
getting the defensive rebound so they can take it the other way. But Dexter hung around the basket, got second chance opportunities, and that's probably a big key to their lead here in this first half.
So we got 30 seconds to go here before we have second half starts. Both coaches here getting final instructions in. And it's going to be Bloomfield ball coming out in the third quarter. I believe so, but as I say that, the Bearcats are walking right to it. So the Bearcats are going to get the ball to start the third quarter.
And be sure to email us if you're out there watching from somewhere out in the country that we're not aware of. Let us know. sports@yctv.com. Email us live. We'll read your comments right here on the air. And we're underway with your third quarter. Jake Cox out front for the Bearcats.
Over to Lee, over to Miller. Looking to get down low to Flanagan, being worked by Bader. Flanagan loses his footing, keeps the ball in play. Getting down low to Flanagan. He's on 3 guys on him. Looks like foul's going to be on Pounds, number 34. His second.
Zach Pounds, his second personal, team foul number 1 at the line, shooting 2 for Dexter.
Alan Flanagan goes to the line to shoot 2. You got to give Bloomfield credit. They may be committing the fouls, but Alan Flanagan, they're not going to let him have easy opportunities in this game.
No. But Alan, he's 2 years, 3 years now. He's been a big man in Southeast Missouri, so it's nothing he's not accustomed to playing. See how he'll maintain his composure. See how well he performs with six hands on him throughout the game. And there's the takeaway by Cox. He goes in for the layup and count it.
Basket is good by
and
Jake
Cox
Cox.
applying the pressure. Bloomfield turning over once again. The Bearcats able to turn it into points. And an offensive foul charged against Bader. And that'll be his second.
Second personal, team foul number 2.
Wildcats in a 1-3-1. Get it down to Flanagan, up and over the top. Won't go on rebound, but he's fouled. Foul looks like it's going to be on Henson. His second.
Number 25, Aaron Henson, his second personal, team foul number 3.
It will be his second foul. And Bloomfield had another opportunity there. Alan Flanagan, a tough shot underneath, and forces the miss, but they can't capitalize with the defensive rebound, and Flanagan gets his own. Gets another shot at the foul line, and he gets the first to go. That's 6:58 remaining in this game, or this third quarter. Flanagan gets the second to go. 20-point lead for the Bearcats now.
Seth Hill turns it over, dribble off his foot as he crossed the half-court line. Cox gets it down, nice pass down to Lee. Won't go, he tips it back out, policed up by Cox. Over to Fitz, we'll work it over to Lee. Lee looking down low to Flanagan. Cox back out to Lee, and Lee's going to be called for the travel.
Now Lee's getting out to a position where he's probably not real comfortable with handling the ball out front, but he's provided a lot of energy for the Bearcats in this game underneath. He's got second chance opportunities and playing very well defensively as well. And the ball deflected away. That'll stay with the Wildcats. Seth held inbound.
Foul on Cox.
Foul number 4, Jake Cox. His first personal, team foul number 1.
Seth Hill dump it down to Skaggs. Nice reverse layup. Gets it to go.
Bloomfield basket by Mitchell Skaggs.
It's one of the easiest scoring opportunities for the Wildcats in this game. Under 6 minutes remaining in the quarter. Flanagan dumps it down to Tyler Miller.
Won't get it to go. Foul on number 34, Pounds, his third.
Bloomfield foul number 34, Zach Pounds, his third personal, team foul number 4, shooting 2 for Dexter.
And that's the fourth player with, or fourth Wildcat player with 4 fouls now, or 3 fouls rather.
4 team fouls already for the Wildcats as well. Miller can't connect on the first, but gets the second.
1 for Tyler Miller.
There's the press again by the Bearcats.
Skaggs with the dribble, and that's Jake Cox with a push in the back.
Dexter foul number 4, Jake Cox, his second personal, team foul number 2.
Five and a half minutes remaining. That's Bader for an open 3, knocks it down.
3-point basket by Dylan Bader.
It's his second for the game, now 2 for 3 behind the arc.
He's got 17 in the game. He's really showed up tonight offensively. Lee turns it over. Seth Hill push it up. Pounds down to Bader. He gets pushed along the sideline by Jake Lee. His second.
Jake Lee, second personal, team foul number 3, checking in for Dexter. Number 50, Taylor Gerald.
Taylor Gerald back into the game. Gives Jake Lee a rest. Seth Hill for a deep 3. Hits the back iron. Rebound Jake Cox. Pushes it up to Flanagan. He'll drive the baseline. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound Hill. He'll push it up. Out to Aaron Henson. He'll drive it. Down to Bader on the corner. He gets it to go. Another basket by Bader.
Nice ball movement. Great there by the Wildcats. Great pass by Seth Hill. Touch pass to get to Bader while he was open.
He's really had I'd like to see what percentage he's shooting tonight because I can't really remember a miss in this game for Bader.
Well, he's 2 for 3 behind the arc, so he had at least missed one three-pointer.
Fitz on the drive. Can't get the runner to go. Rebound Skaggs. Zach Pounds pushes it up. Works against Fitz. And that's Bader out front for another three. Knocks it down.
He's feeling it. Bader putting his teammates on his shoulders and say, let's make a game of it.
He's got 22 in the game. And the Wildcats come away with a steal. Zach Pounds over the hill. Under 4 minutes remaining. And that's Bader. He puts up a shot in the corner. And Tyler Miller comes out strong. A little too strong. Commits the foul on the shot. Looked like initially that might have been a bad shot by Bader. He might have rushed that, but Tyler Miller, he witnessed that Bader's been having quite a game. Comes out a little too strong. Fouls him on the shot. Can't get the first to go. .348 remaining. Bloomfield making a nice run here. Gets the second to go, and it was a three-point attempt. Did not quite see if he got behind the three-point line, but he certainly did.
For the Wildcats, number 41, Adam Vandenberg.
Hester and Roby in for the Bearcats. Vandiver in for the Wildcats. Bader goes 2 for 3 from the line. Single-digit lead now for the Bearcats as the lead's been cut to 9.
And ball deflected off of Logan Roby. Turns it over to Bloomfield. Bloomfield making a nice run here. They've cut it to 9. Timeout for the Bearcats. We'll take a break.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
And we're back. About to get set for this action after the timeout. Ed, Bloomfield on a nice run here. They're down 14 at half, and they've cut it to 9 here in the third quarter. They've basically given Dylan Bader the scoring opportunities, and he's capitalizing.
Absolutely, and it's gotten the purple and gold crowd here back into the game as well as we went to break. A lot of noise coming out of the visiting stands.
And the Bearcats not getting very good looks offensively. And Rob Nichols wanted to take a timeout, set up a better scheme, and they're going to probably turn up the aggressiveness here with a full court press, full court man-to-man by the Bearcats.
And now they're matching Flanagan up against Bader as well. See how his teammates respond. Flanagan going to be called for the reach. His second foul.
Foul number 21, Alan Flanagan, his second personal, team foul number 5.
Foul on Flanagan is second. Ball be inbounded under the basket. Seth Hill to inbound.
Tyler, we talked before the game, we see a lot of Burning Mules in the fans this evening, a lot of Burning Mules players as they're scoping out Dexter probably as they have a key matchup with them Friday night down in Bernie. A game will be there to broadcast, but it'll be tape delayed shown Saturday.
Saturday noon at 6:30, and Bernie having the night off, so they've got a chance to look at the Bearcats tonight. Meanwhile, a shot by Roby, no good. Flanagan with a rebound, gets it up. He's going to get his own rebound, but he's going to be fouled on the second attempt. And Roby with a nice look, couldn't get it to go, but Alan Flanagan right there under the goal to mop it up. The Wildcats unable to get him out of the paint, especially getting a body on him to secure a rebound. He's been working well underneath.
Rare miss at the charity stripe for Flanagan.
And that foul was on Vandiver, Adam Vandiver, his fourth. Flanagan's second shot goes. Pushes the lead back up to 10. Under 3 minutes remaining in this quarter. Seth Hill drives the baseline, spin move, gets it to go. Nice finish by Seth Hill.
Seth Hill, Bloomfield.
Seth Hill now has 5 in the game. Ball deflected away by Bloomfield. Stay with the Bearcats. An 8-point lead for the Bearcats. 2:25 remaining in the third. Jake Lee down to Flanagan. Tipped away. He's drifting out of bounds. Throws it out to Hester. And it will be called out of bounds on Brent Hester. Turns it over to the Wildcats. That was a tough call there. Who was going to be out on? But Bloomfield gets the favor of the call. 2:15 remaining. An 8-point edge for the Bearcats. Pounds over to Hill. He'll put up the deep three. Knocks it down. Seth Hill coming on here in this third quarter. He's got 5 in the quarter, 8 in the game.
It's his second three-pointer. He's now 2 for 2 behind the arc.
And the lead down to 5 for the Bearcats. Under 2 minutes remaining. Bloomfield got some momentum here in the third quarter. And forces Adam Flanagan into a travel. Turns it over to the Wildcats. Bloomfield's really turned it on this third quarter, Ed.
Absolutely. The turn of the Bearcats rebound or returning the favor. Here's with the press. Nice pass there by Skaggs down to Bader. Won't go. Policed up by Flanagan.
And a dump down to Jake Lee. Nice spin move in the paint. Can't get it to go, but a foul underneath once again.
Nice use of the left hand there by Lee.
Foul number 24, Seth Hill, his third personal.
Seth Hill with the foul, his third.
Shooting 2 for Dexter, Jake Lee.
That's one thing that Bloomfield's got to be concerned about coming down, especially come down here at the last quarter. They've got a few players upward to around 4 fouls. They've got one with 4, and I think that's 4 with 3, so they need to be concerned giving up the fouls here late in the game. Jake Lee misses his first. Minute 29 remaining. Can't get the second to go.
Rebound Hill.
Aaron Henson on the drive, a jump stop in the paint. He gets it to go. Nice drive.
Yes, it was. Textbook there. Nice jump stop. Puts the ball up. Gets the bounce. So ball knocked out of bounds by Bader. Stay with the Bearcats.
They've got a 3-point game, Ed. Seemed like just a few moments ago it was Dexter starting to pull away. They had a 20-point edge, but Bloomfield storming back, getting within 3. Flanagan underneath, can't get it to go.
Had a deflected there by Efting. Efting went straight up, got ball just enough to deflect it away from the goal, and Flanagan coming back down court without the points.
Seth Hill.
45 seconds to go here in the quarter. Dexter in the man-to-man.
Hill works against Sifford. We're coming down to 30 seconds.
Coach Hicks instructing his Wildcats, spread it out. Spread it out. He wants a lot of space there. See if he tries to feed it to Dylan Bader. As there really is no movement along the baseline at this time. Wildcats going to play for a final shot of the quarter.
Down to 10 seconds. Hill with the ball. Down to 5. 4, 3. Shot up. Gets it to go. It's a 2-point shot for Seth Hill at the buzzer. And the Bloomfield Wildcats storm back. They're within one after 3. 40-39 in favor of the Bearcats. We'll be back with your fourth quarter up next.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small-town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
Hi.
And we're back with your fourth quarter. Bloomfield having a great run in that third quarter. 21-8 run in that quarter. Wildcats against the Bearcats. They've closed it within 1, and they'll open up the fourth quarter with a chance to take the lead, Ed.
Absolutely. So great shot there. Seth Hill working against Josh Sifford in the quarter. So we'll see what Coach Higgs has drawn up for his Wildcats as we see Flanagan working against Bader there, adjusting that shot. Bader's not had the height on him all night, and since Flanagan's made that shift, we really haven't seen anything offensively from Bader.
And dump down pass to Flanagan, can't get it to go. That's Eftink with the foul.
Foul number 21, John Eftink.
That's only his first.
7, shooting 2 for Dexter Allen Flanagan.
And that's one thing, the Bloomfield Wildcats, as Flanagan gets the first to go, they've had plenty of guys to surround Flanagan with to dump the fouls, so they've spread the fouls around in that front court, and Eftink, standing at 6'7", guarding Flanagan. He only picks up his first foul in the fourth quarter.
Skaggs comes in for Eftink. Skaggs with 3 fouls. 7.5 minutes to go here in the final quarter.
And a foul in the backcourt by Tyler Miller. His third personal. Be team foul number 6 on the Bearcats. So both teams in a in the bonus from here on out. And speaking earlier of Flanagan, getting a lot of contact in this game, I think that was the scheme of the Wildcats. If Flanagan was going to get the ball underneath, they're going to be physical with him. They're going to rotate guys on him to where they don't necessarily get in foul trouble with one of their 2 main guys underneath.
Seth Hill with the turnaround and the left-handed layup.
That was a nice drive by Seth Hill. As I was mentioning before, Ed, they've moved guys in and out on him, and you've seen guys with 3 to 4 fouls, but they've been spreading those fouls out.
Jake Lee with the rebound and the putback. Good strong move by Lee as Miller takes it away.
Tyler Miller out front. Jake Cox over to Flanagan. He works against Skaggs. Tyler Miller with the ball now, dumps it down to Jake Lee. Tries to kick it out, deflected away. Almost a steal by Seth Hill, but it's going to go out of bounds. Bloomfield turning up the pressure here in this fourth quarter. We got a 3-point edge for the Bearcats. As I mentioned before, Bloomfield down 20 at one point in this game. Storming back. Fitz with the ball. Over to Cox. Work around the perimeter. Miller for 3, no good. Henson with the rebound. Coming up on 6 minutes remaining. Seth Hill works against Cox. Turnaround jumper in the paint. Up, no good. And it'll be a push in the back on Skaggs. So that'll
His
send the
fourth.
Bearcats to the line.
Mitchell Skaggs, his fourth personal.
Skaggs fourth personal, so that's 2 Wildcats with 4 fouls now. That's Adam Vandiver and Mitchell Skaggs with 4 fouls.
Checking in from Bloomfield, number 41, Adam Vandiver.
Vandiver will check in for Mitchell Skaggs. Jake Lee to the line to shoot a 1-1. Gets the first to go. And we got an email from, we have Jack McGowan down in Bernie. Says he's enjoying the game. Meanwhile, got a
Rebound
missed
by
foul
Flanagan.
shot by Jake Lee. Rebound by Flanagan.
Tied up. Possession arrow will go with or stay with the Bearcats.
And finishing up on that email, he says he's enjoying the game at Bernie. Looking forward to seeing you guys come down for Friday night. It'll be standing room only for the Bearcats and the Mules. And it certainly will be, Ed.
And we'll be there front row of the stage. Best seat in the house.
But we've got a great game going on tonight here, folks, between these Bloomfield Wildcats and Dexter Bearcats. And Flanagan with the ball now, goes up in the paint, can't get it to go.
Rebound Miller, back out to Fitz. Fitz Cox, they'll set it up.
Flanagan with the hesitation dribble, drives baseline, he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a 1-1.
Foul number 33, Dylan Bader, his third personal, team foul number 9 at the line for Dexter, Allen Flanagan.
Dylan Bader's third foul, team foul number 9. Flanagan's the first to go. Flanagan's got 20 points in the game now. Most of them coming from free throws, Ed. I've got filled in circles all across here.
There you go, 21 now.
And that's the physicality that Bloomfield's brought to this game. They haven't made it easy for him. They said if you're going to score, you're going to draw contact and go to the line. You're not going to get into a rhythm
Flanagan,
offensively.
16 of 19 from the free throw line tonight. So there's 20 points, 16 of them coming from the stripe.
Seth Hill on the drive. Pounds over to Bader. He'll put up a 3. Knocks it down. Bader with another 3. He's really come on.
Bader now 4 of 6 for the game as he cuts this lead back to 3 points for the Wildcats. Turnover by Cox. He polices it up. Fitz down to Miller. So he looks to drive the hole. Brings it back out. Sets up the offense with Cox. Fitz for 3. Won't go, short.
And it's going to be deflected off Jake Lee. Over to the Wildcats. We got a 47-44 ball game. Bearcats on top. 4:32 remaining in this game. And as I tried to mention before, that's Dylan Bader. He's got 27 in the game so far for the Wildcats. Seth Hill, lob to Vandiver. And gets deflected away. It's going to be off Vandiver's leg. Over to the Bearcats. Almost a nice scoring opportunity there for the Wildcats. And Dexter forces the turnover.
Nice drive and left hand there by Tyler Miller.
Tyler Miller with 7 in the game now. Seth Hill down to Vandiver. He works against Lee. Seth Hill on the baseline. He's going to not be fouled. He'll turn it over.
Stepped on the baseline.
Stepped on the baseline.
Coach Hicks making a plea that maybe he was assisted toward that baseline, but referees didn't see it that way.
Under 4 minutes remaining. Cox with the ball over to Fitz. Fitz will drive it. Pulls up in the paint. Rims off. Flanagan right there with the putback.
While Bearcats back up by 7 now. 3.5 to go in the ball game.
Seth Hill spin move in the paint. He doesn't get it to go. Flanagan with a rebound.
10 rebounds now for Flanagan.
Tyler Miller drives the baseline, gets his putback, can't get it to go. And that's Seth Hill is going to be charged with the foul on Jake Lee.
Bloomfield foul number 24, Seth Hill.
That'll be his fourth personal foul.
At the line, shooting 2 for Dexter, Jake Lee.
Lee gets the first to go.
For the Wildcats, number 50, Mitchell Skaggs. Also checking in for Bloomfield, number 23, Logan Cowart.
Logan Cowart coming in the game for Bloomfield. Lee's second shot, no good. 3 minutes remaining in this game. Seth Hill with a pull-up three.
Gets the
foul.
foul.
Drops.
3-point basketball, Seth Hill.
Seth Hill gets the three-point shot. Excuse me, three-point shot to go. We've got timeout to the Wildcats. We'll be right back.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife, Maddie, are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
And we're back with your fourth quarter. About to come back from a timeout. Before we went to the timeout, that was Seth Hill with a deep three at the back iron and fell right in. And he's starting to come on for the Wildcats, Ed. He had a slow first half, but he's woken up here in the second half. He's got, let's see, it's 7, 9, 12 points in the second half. He's really come on strong, and Bader's been shooting well and just getting a lot more energy out of the Wildcats in the second half. They've got more confidence, and they've been playing decent defense on the Bearcats the whole game. They finally worked themselves back into this game, got it within one with a chance to take the lead, but Dexter made a good run, and a nice shot there by Hill brings it back within 5.
Yes, like you said, great run there by the Wildcats, and as we said early in the game, they kind of come and go as Seth Hill goes, and he's come alive this second half to bring his team back in. After Dylan Bader pretty well carried the weight, but we've seen the defensive effect Alan Flanagan's had on Dylan as he misses another three-pointer.
Jake Lee works underneath, gets it over to Fitz. He'll drive it, nowhere to go, kicks it out to Flanagan. And Flanagan on the previous series had a shot rim off, and they've done well on him tonight. He's going to have upwards to around 30 points in this game, but they've done quite well making it hard on him in this game. And Tyler Miller underneath. He'll be fouled on the shot.
Bloomfield foul number 33, Dylan Bader.
Dylan Bader with the foul, his fourth.
For the Bearcats, Tyler Miller.
4 players now with 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's Hill, Bader, Skaggs, and Vandiver, all with 4 fouls. Tyler Miller gets the first to go.
Stretches the lead out to 6.
2:05 remaining in the game. Gets the second to go. Henson works against Fitz. He'll drive the left side, puts it up, no good, rims off. Rebound Lee, gives it over to Fitz. He'll push it up the left side. Drives it with the left hand, no good. Flanagan with the rebound. He goes up, puts it in. And Flanagan cleaning up the boards for the Bearcats, and a quick basket there by Bader on the other end.
Great pass by Seth Hill. Cox works against the press. Ball out of bounds off Skaggs.
And minute 18 remaining in this game. 7-point lead for the Bearcats. What Bloomfield's going to have to do if they're going to make a run here is, as soon as the Bearcats have a shot, they need to keep it at one shot, secure the defensive rebound, which you're going to see the Bearcats pull it out now with some time, or a minute 10 remaining in the game, up by 7. They're going to try to kill some clock here, but they might have to be forced to commit a foul. Now under a minute remaining, and they will commit the foul.
Bloomfield foul number 33, Dylan Bader, his 5th.
Dylan Bader goes out. Probably not the wisest choice for someone to commit a foul with the game that he's had.
Well, it looked like he didn't want to commit the foul, but Henson a little late coming over as Henson tried to grab the arm, but they call it on Dylan Bader. He's going to take a seat. Great response from the crowd. Crowd from Bloomfield here applauding Dylan Bader's efforts this evening.
Dylan Bader with a fine performance, 29 points in this contest at 14 at half, 15 in the second half. Very good offensive night for Dylan Bader. Jake Lee misses the first. And the Bearcats will have to convert on these free throws. Haven't done a great job at the line tonight.
Other than Flanagan.
Flanagan, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Other than Flanagan, they've had a hard time getting to fall. And the second one rims off. Seth Hill will push it up for the Wildcats. He'll step back 3. Rims off. Henson with the rebound, and he fakes underneath. The block away by Flanagan. And it'll be a foul by Henson. That'll be his third.
25, Aaron Henson. His third personal at the line, shooting 2, Jake Lee.
Jake Lee will go back to the line. Jake Lee's first shot's good.
Back in the game from Bloomfield, number 41, Adam Vandenberg.
Shot up good by Jake Lee. It's the 2 to go. We have 40 seconds remaining in this game. 9-point edge for the Bearcats. Aaron Henson with a deep 3, blocked by Tyler Miller. Fitz comes away with it, 30 seconds remaining. And the foul committed by Aaron Henson.
His 4th.
Bloomfield foul number 25, Aaron Henson, his 4th personal at the line, shooting 2 for Dexter, Jordan Fitz.
Jordan Fitz will shoot 2. Now we're in the double bonus. Gets the first to go. He's got 5 in the game. Second rims off. Rebound Flanagan. Gets it out to Cox. Down to 20 seconds remaining. Miller with the ball. He'll be fouled by Cowart. Logan Cowart's first foul.
Bloomfield foul number 23, Logan Cowart at the line, shooting
Down to 18 seconds remaining. 10-point edge for the Bearcats. Tyler Miller will shoot 2. He gets the first to go.
Checking in for Dexter, number 11, Brent Hessler, number 50, Taylor Gerald.
Second shot up, good for Miller.
Seth Hill for 3. Gets the bounce. I heard him call glass. His 4th three-pointer for the game.
We got 5 seconds remaining in the game. Flanagan will pull it out. And that'll do it. And a win for the Dexter Bearcats. Bloomfield putting up a good fight here in the second half. But the Bearcats hold on to the win, 61-52. We'll be back with your final statistics and discussion up next.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian and Dexter.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation in Bloomfield is part of a family business spanning over 50 years. Nothing sets off a home quite like a distinctive custom garage door. It's the biggest and often the most used door you have. And Midstate has a huge selection of beautiful top quality doors custom fit to any size opening. Our blown-in insulation service will keep you comfortable and can pay for itself with lower energy costs. Our family business also does concrete work, stained and stamped floors and drives. Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation, Highway 25 in Bloomfield.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagner of YHC TV, and I invite you to join us for the Sports Roundtable, Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. for the first local sports show of its kind in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The show will include appearances from local athletes, coaches, administrators, sports writers, and many other sports commentators. Check us out on Channel 21 of New Wave Communications Cable or live on the web at yhctv.com. See you then.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Hey, we're back. In unison and stereo.
And that's right. We're here with final score. Dexter on top of Bloomfield, 61-52. And we'll go with some final stats here real quick for the victorious Bearcats. Alan Flanagan leading the way, 25 points and 17 of 19 from the foul line. He did the work from the foul line tonight.
Yeah, great job there. And you know, we talked about it during the game. Bloomfield was going to be physical with him, always have a body on him. In fact, it looked like they always had 3 bodies on him when he was shooting. Didn't get the shots to go, and he made them pay for it at the line, so to come away with the points. So he did his part.
Right. And the Bearcats led up in scoring by Tyler Miller with 11, Jake Lee with 9, Jake Cox and Jordan Fitz both with 5, and Josh Sifford and Logan Roby both with 3. And for the Bloomfield Wildcats, a fine performance for Dylan Bader, 29 points tonight. Followed up by Seth Hill. He really showed up strong. 15 points in the second half. 15 of those 18 in the second half. Followed up by Mitchell Skaggs with 2, Aaron Henson with 2, and Adam Vandiver with 1. So there's your final statistics scoring. Ed, you got anything to add? Turnovers or rebounds or anything?
Yes, behind the three-point line, Dexter 3 for 13. They were 3 for 10 in the first half. Kind of had a lot more success underneath the basket in the second half and didn't have to shoot that outside shot. 27 rebounds and 10 turnovers, so a good job on the glass there by the Bearcats this evening. On the other hand, the Bloomfield Wildcats, 8 of 14 from behind the arc. In the second half, they were 6 of 9, and they really, in the third quarter, came alive. Dylan Bader and Seth Hill both, Seth was 3 of 4 in the second half, and Dylan was 3 of 5. But that's what brought the Wildcats back in the game in the third quarter and early into the fourth quarter. Only 14 rebounds for the Wildcats, coupled with 14 turnovers. But outstanding performance, as you said, by Dylan Bader. 29 points, 5 rebounds. He did foul out. Rebounds, we talked about 27 for the Bearcats. Of that, 12 of those for Alan Flanagan, 9 from Jake Lee. So those two were the difference as keeping the Wildcats away from the boards and off the boards this evening, and Bearcats getting those second chance points.
Yeah, I thought that was the difference in the game. Bloomfield doing a fine job on Flanagan. Of course, sending him to the line 19 times. He converts 17. You certainly don't want that, but they made it hard for him. He wasn't just going to get space and to work one-on-one down low against Bloomfield. They swarmed him, made it hard for him, and you never really saw Flanagan with an easy attempt underneath the basket. No. He always had a defender between him and the basket at every chance he got at the basket. And they forced him into some tough shots, but unfortunately they committed the fouls, sent him to the line. He converted very well from the line and ending up having a nice performance with 25 points. But like you said, they got the opportunities to secure those defensive rebounds, limiting them to one shot, but they end up getting 2, sometimes 3 shots on possessions, and that'll catch up with you in the end, giving up that many opportunities to the Bearcats. Yes.
But great effort by the Wildcats this evening, and a 9-point loss after being down 14 or more points in the game. So commend them for playing a great second half. Good adjustments by Coach Hicks, and but then again, Coach Nichols counted those after the third quarter, and just had a very successful fourth quarter. But fouls ultimately caught up with the Wildcats, but the Bearcats did their part with those fouls and converting the free throws.
Yeah, and Bloomfield Wildcats didn't give up. They're down 20 at one point, and they really found, some momentum there in the second half, most notably the third quarter on a great run, and had a chance to take the lead. They closed it down from 20-point deficit to a 1-point deficit, had a chance to take the lead, never did, and Dexter made just enough of a run to put it out of reach for the Wildcats. So, I'm sure the Bearcats are thinking, well, we should have put them away, not letting them have an opportunity to come back. So, it's a bittersweet probably performance.
Yes.
They got out to a good lead, but then again, they didn't keep it. So they certainly want to, gather themselves for a nice matchup with Bernie come Friday night. And we'll be there to broadcast that game and be on tape delay. It'll be Friday night. Of course, we'll play it Saturday at noon and 6:30. So should be a good matchup between those two teams. Always a big rivalry that we have here each year on YHC.
Looking forward to it. And Tyler, appreciate you letting me be here tonight. Great game. Congratulations, Bearcats. And we'll be seeing everybody soon.
Sure. That's final score, 61-52. The Bearcats on top of the Wildcats. And we thank you for joining us live right here from the Bearcat Event Center. And we'll be right back, or we'll be with you with another game soon. Actually, it's Bernie and Dexter Friday night down at the Bernie Gymnasium. And be sure to join us right here for YHC Sports.